Hi and welcome back to SpeakCast English, your daily English listening practice podcast.
Today's topic is asking for directions, getting around a new city and understanding landmarks, and we're going to practice it like a real conversation.
Exactly. We'll practice it like a real conversation, because that's how you learn best, right?
Totally. Hearing English in natural, everyday situations really makes it stick.
Speaking of natural situations, our friend Alex had quite an adventure yesterday, didn't they? Still settling into their new city.
Oh, they definitely did, Andrew. A classic, new city navigation, story. Alex had an important meeting.
A meeting? So, not just exploring for fun, but with a real purpose. That adds pressure.
Absolutely. It was a language exchange session at a specific cafe. Alex had been planning it for weeks.
A language exchange? That's fantastic. What a brilliant way to practice English and meet new people. I love that.
I know, right? Alex was so excited. They had the address, of course, and their map app open and ready. Feeling pretty confident, actually.
Ah, the trusty map app. Our modern-day compass. What could possibly go wrong?
Well, sometimes the little blue dot just isn't enough, is it? Especially in a dense city with lots of similar-looking buildings.
Oh, I totally know that feeling. You're staring at your phone, the dot's moving, but you're still thinking, am I on the right street? Is it this building?
Exactly. Alex was feeling that. The map showed the general area, but the cafe was a small, cozy place, tucked away a bit. Not a giant, obvious landmark.
So, what did Alex do? Just wander aimlessly, hoping to stumble upon it? I might have done that in my younger, more adventurous days.
Alex considered it for a moment, I think. A brief internal debate. Keep walking? Maybe it'll appear? But then they remembered our advice. Be proactive, ask for help.
Good for Alex. That takes courage, especially when you're building English confidence. Ordering coffee is one thing, asking for directions is another.
It really does. Alex took a deep breath, looked around, and saw a friendly-looking person outside a small bakery, enjoying a pastry. They looked approachable.
Okay, moment of truth. What did Alex say? How do you even start that conversation when you're feeling a bit unsure?
Alex walked up, caught their eye politely, and said, "Excuse me, I'm a bit lost. Could you tell me how to get to the Daily Grind Cafe?"
Could you tell me how to get to? That's a perfect phrase to start with. It's polite, clear, and states your purpose immediately.
Yes, it's very direct. You're asking for instructions to a specific place. Not a general area, but the actual path.
Like, excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the nearest subway station? Simple and effective.
The person Alex asked was very kind. They smiled, probably sensing Alex's nervousness, and started giving directions right away.
Excellent. What kind of directions did they give? Simple language?
They did try to keep it simple, which was great. They said, "Oh, the Daily Grind. Easy. Just go straight ahead for about 2 blocks.
Go straight ahead. Super common and useful. It just means keep walking or driving forward, no turns.
Right. Like, when you leave, go straight ahead until you see the big park. Just keep going.
So Alex started walking, feeling a little surge of confidence. 1 block, 2 blocks. Okay, I'm doing this. But then the directions got more detailed?
Yes, the person continued, then, you'll see a big bookstore on your left. Turn left at the traffic lights right after it.
Turn left at the traffic lights. That's a very specific instruction. It tells you exactly when and where to change direction. No guesswork.
Exactly. Traffic lights are fantastic landmarks. Easy to spot, fixed points. You can't really miss them.
You might say, after the bridge, turn right at the traffic lights to find the market. Clear instruction, visible reference.
Alex nodded, trying to remember everything. 2 blocks straight, then a left at the traffic lights after the bookstore. It sounded perfectly clear in their head.
Sounds clear enough so far. Alex must have felt pretty good. But I have a feeling there was a little twist, knowing Alex's luck. New cities always throw curveballs.
Oh, there was a twist, Andrew. Alex walked past the bookstore, turned left at the traffic lights, just as instructed, and looked around, expecting to see the cafe immediately.
And was the cafe there? Obvious, shining brightly, welcoming Alex in?
Not at first. Alex looked left, then right, then a little further down the street. Nothing. No daily grind. No obvious cafe. Just more buildings.
Oh no, that's the worst feeling, isn't it? You think you followed directions perfectly, but the destination just isn't there. That little knot in your stomach.
It really is. Alex started to feel that familiar little panic creeping in. Did I misunderstand? Turn too early? Or too late? They walked a few steps, feeling lost again, and frustrated.
So, Alex was feeling lost, disheartened. Initial confidence gone. What did they do? Give up? Or try again?
Alex saw another person sitting on a bench, looking at their phone, seemingly relaxed. They approached them, feeling a little hesitant this time, a bit embarrassed to ask again so soon.
Hesitation is so natural when you're unsure, especially if your first attempt didn't quite work out. It takes extra courage to ask a second time. What did Alex say?
Alex took another deep breath, gathered their courage, and said, "Excuse me, I'm really sorry to bother you, but I think I'm a bit lost."
I'm a bit lost. That's a great phrase for admitting you're confused. It's honest, polite, and people usually want to help. It creates empathy.
It really helps open the conversation. It means you don't know where you are or how to get where you want to go. It invites assistance.
For example, I've been driving for an hour, and I think I'm a bit lost. Can you help me find the main road? A universal plea for help.
The person on the bench looked up, smiled kindly, and put their phone down. They seemed very understanding. Alex then explained they were looking for the Daily Grind Cafe.
And what did this new person say? Completely different directions, making Alex even more confused.
Not completely different, but they clarified something absolutely crucial. They said, "Oh, the Daily Grind. You're almost there. It's just opposite the big clock tower."
Opposite the big clock tower. That's a fantastic way to describe a location using a landmark. It means it's directly across from something, facing it. A very clear spatial relationship.
Yes, it gives you a clear point of reference. If you know where the clock tower is, you know exactly where the cafe is. It's like a beacon.
Like, the bus stop is opposite the post office. Or, my apartment is opposite the park. Very precise.
Alex looked around, and sure enough, a little further down the street, just a short walk from where they were standing, there was a magnificent old clock tower. It was beautiful and prominent.
Ah, so the first person's directions weren't wrong. Alex just needed that extra landmark detail. That's so often the case, isn't it?
Exactly. Alex had turned left correctly, but hadn't walked quite far enough to see the clock tower. The first person probably thought it was obvious to everyone.
That's a common mistake. People assume you'll see something obvious, but it's not obvious to a newcomer.
Absolutely. And the second person then added, "It's a small place, but it has a bright red door. You can't miss it."
You can't miss it. That's a very encouraging phrase. It means the place is easy to find, or it stands out. A real confidence booster.
It gives you confidence, right? It implies that once you're in the right area, it will be clearly visible and distinct. No more searching.
For instance, the art gallery has a huge sculpture outside. You can't miss it. Or, my house is the one with the bright blue roof. You can't miss it.
Alex felt a huge wave of relief wash over them. The panic disappeared. They thanked the kind person profusely and walked towards the clock tower, now with a clear mental picture and renewed purpose.
And did they find it? Was the red door really that bright and unmissable?
It was. Alex saw the clock tower, looked directly opposite, and there it was. The Daily Grind Cafe, with a bright, cheerful red door, just as described. A true moment of triumph.
What a relief. I can imagine Alex's feeling of accomplishment. A small victory, but a victory nonetheless. And a great story to tell.
It truly is. They walked in, a little late, but with a big smile and a story to share. The person for the language exchange was already there, patiently waiting, and very understanding.
That's a great story, Ava. It really highlights how important clear directions and landmarks are, especially for someone new to a city.
And how important it is to not be afraid to ask for help, or even to ask again, if you're still confused. It's not a sign of weakness, but of smart navigation.
Totally. Sometimes people give directions assuming you know the area, or they might forget a small, but crucial, detail.
Or they might use a local landmark that you, as a newcomer, wouldn't recognize at all.
Like, it's next to the old bakers. And you think, which old bakers? I haven't seen any bakeries yet.
Exactly. So, Alex found a cafe, had a great language exchange, and learned a lot. What else did they learn from this whole experience?
Well, they learned about being specific when asking. And also, that if you're still unsure, it's absolutely okay to clarify or ask a second person. Don't just keep walking in the wrong direction.
Yes, and to really listen for those key phrases that help you understand the location better, like opposite or next to.
Speaking of key phrases, let's look at a few more useful ones for asking for directions that Alex might have used or that our listeners can use.
Great idea. What if you're not sure which way to go at all, and you just need a general idea?
You could say, could you point me in the right direction for the train station?
Could you point me in the right direction? That means you're asking someone to show you the general way or path, not necessarily step-by-step instructions.
Yes, it's a polite way to ask for general guidance. You're saying, just tell me the general direction, and I'll figure out the rest.
For instance, I'm looking for the city library, could you point me in the right direction? Less demanding than asking for every turn.
And sometimes, the place you're looking for is very close, but you just can't see it yet. What's a common phrase for that?
Oh, that's an easy one. People often say, it's just around the corner.
It's just around the corner. That means it's very close, typically on the next street or turn, just out of sight.
It implies it's a very short distance, usually within sight once you make that next turn. It's encouraging.
Like, don't worry, the bus stop is just around the corner from here. You're almost there.
Perfect. And what if the person giving directions tells you where the place is relative to you, once you're on the right street? How do they specify its position?
They might say, once you turn onto Elm Street, the restaurant will be on your right.
On your right. This simply tells you which side of the street the building or place is located on, from your perspective as you're walking.
Yes, super common and helpful. The park entrance is on your left as you come out of the museum. Or, the bank is on your right, just past the supermarket.
These small phrases really add up to make a big difference when you're trying to navigate a new place. They're like little puzzle pieces.
They absolutely do. And after someone helps you, after they've taken the time to explain and point the way, what's the most important thing to say, Ava?
That's easy. Always say, thank you for your help. It's essential.
Thank you for your help. It's a simple, polite expression of gratitude. It acknowledges their effort and kindness.
It shows appreciation for the time and effort someone took to assist you, especially when you're a stranger. A little thank you goes a long way.
You could also add a little more emphasis, like, I really appreciate it, thank you for your help. Or, that was so kind of you, thank you.
Alex definitely said that to both people who helped them. They felt so grateful and relieved. It really made their day.
It's a good reminder that asking for help isn't a sign of weakness, but a smart way to learn and get where you need to go. And it often leads to positive interactions.
Especially when you're in a new environment, and trying to practice your English. Every interaction is a chance to learn, to use your phrases, and to build confidence.
Absolutely. And sometimes, those little challenges, like getting a bit lost, turn into great stories and valuable learning experiences. Alex will probably remember that clock tower forever.
Alex definitely felt that. A little frustrated at first, then relieved, and finally, confident and proud of themselves for navigating the situation.
That's the journey, isn't it? Small steps, small victories, and learning along the way.
It really is. So, for all our listeners out there, don't be afraid to ask for directions. It's a fantastic way to practice your English and connect with local people.
Alright, let's quickly recap some of the useful phrases Alex used or heard today, and some others we discussed.
We learned how to politely ask for directions with, "Excuse me, I'm a bit lost. Could you tell me how to get to?"
And how to give simple, clear instructions like, go straight ahead for 2 blocks, and turn left at the traffic lights.
We also covered how to express being confused or needing general guidance by saying, "I'm."
Thank you for listening today. We hope this mini story helped you practice real English.
Please like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment with your favorite phrase from today.
You've been listening to SpeakCast English. Thanks for practicing with us, and see you next time on SpeakCast English.